So find a safe, quiet, and comfortable place where you can either sit down comfortably or lie down comfortably. So once you get situated, I want you to just close your eyes, and we're going to start off with some breathing exercise. I'm going to have you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for about 3 counts, and then breathe out for 5 counts. I'm going to have you do this a few times. So let's start off taking a deep breath and a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then normal breath. Just a normal breath. And then get ready for a deep breath in. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, and then breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just normal breath. Normal breath. And then one more time. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to normal breath. Now I want you to imagine your eyes are closed and you're either seated or lying down, but imagine you're now in a park and it's a sunny day, the weather's nice, it's comfortable, and there's grassy area, there's trees, and you can hear the birds chirping, and there's a path going through this park, and you're walking on this path. And up ahead, imagine you see a park bench. And on that park bench, you notice a little child. That inner child, imagine that little child there is your inner child sitting on this bench. So that inner child, he or she is young. So he or she is small. And so his or her feet are going to be dangling above the ground on this bench. So just imagine that's your little inner child there. And there's no one else in this park. Your inner child is all alone, just looking straight at the ground. No one else is with him or her. And so I want you to walk towards the bench with your inner child there and just sit next to them. And then I want you to reach over and just put your hand and just hold one of his or her hands. And then say to him or her, hello. Imagine you're saying to him or her, I wanted to let you know I love you. You're saying this to your inner child. I love you. And I wanted to let you know you are the most important person in the world to me. I wanted to let you know I'm sorry where I haven't been paying enough attention to you. And so I wanted to thank you for you trying to let me know this. You have been feeling empty and alone and disconnected and lost. And so I have been feeling this lately. And so you have my attention. You have been calling for my attention and help. And I'm sorry I hadn't noticed and been paying attention to this until now. So thank you. Once again, thank you for letting me know this. And you have my attention now. And I'm letting you know that I am now, starting now, I'm going to pay attention to you. And that I understand my attention had been so long overdue. And I'm sorry. Please forgive me that I have ignored you and let you feel this way of being lost and alone. I commit to not letting you get lost again. I commit to always checking in to look for you and to hold your hand just as I am now. So you, right now, imagine you're just sitting there next to your inner child, holding his or her hand, just giving your full attention of just being there. Just imagine that you're just holding the hand of your inner child. Now, being aware of your body right now, I want you to physically place one hand on your heart. So let's say your other hand, I want you to imagine your one hand is free, holding that inner child there, seated next to you. But your other hand is now going to be placed on your heart. And as you place your hand on your heart, one hand on your heart, one other hand, you imagine you're holding the hand of your inner child. You're going to say 4 different statements, and I'm going to have you repeat them. I'll say them first. The first statement is, I'm sorry. Second statement is, you have my full attention now. Third statement is, please forgive me. And the fourth and final statement is, I love you. So one hand on your heart, the other hand holding the hand of your inner child. And say with me, statement 1, I'm sorry. The next statement, you have my full attention now. And then next statement, please forgive me. And finally, I love you. So just breathe that in through your heart and through the hand that's holding your inner child's hand. And then repeat those 4 statements once again. I'm sorry. You have my full attention now. Please forgive me. I love you. So breathe this in again. Now I want you to take your other hand, that's the one that's, let's say, feels like it's holding that inner child. I want you to now place that other hand on top of the other hand that's on your heart. So both hands are on your heart. And I want you to imagine that inner child is at the center of your heart. So by you placing your hands, both of your hands on your heart, you are hugging your inner child. You are cradling your inner child. Imagine you are bringing your inner child closer to your body with both your hands and hugging them and saying these words. I wanted to let you know I love you. You are the most important person in the world to me. These are words you are saying to your inner child at the center of your heart. And you say further, I wanted to let you know I'm sorry. I hadn't been paying enough attention to you. And so I thank you for trying to let me know. And I'm letting you know now that I am finally starting to pay attention. And for all those times that my attention hasn't been there for you, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for those times that I have ignored you and allowed you to feel lost and alone. I commit to not letting you get lost again. I commit to always checking in, to look for you, and to be with you fully as I am now. And with both your hands on your heart, again, you're holding and hugging your inner child. We're going to repeat those 4 statements again. First statement, I'm sorry. You have my full attention now. Please forgive me. I love you. And repeat again. I'm sorry. You have my full attention now. Please forgive me. I love you. So breathe that in. Both hands on heart, giving this loving energy into the center of your heart where the inner child, your inner child, is there. And one more time, repeat those 4 statements. I'm sorry. You have my full attention now. Please forgive me. I love you. Breathe that in. Hugging your little inner child. Imagine you're saying these following words again. Just saying to yourself, I'm sorry wherever and whenever you felt ignored or abandoned by me. Please forgive me when I make mistakes. Thank you for just being you, just the way you are, and don't change anything about you. I love you. You are the most important person to me. Both of your hands are still on your heart, hugging your inner child, and repeat those 4 statements once again. First statement, I'm sorry. Next statement, you have my full attention now. Next statement, please forgive me. And then, I love you. Breathe in this truth. And repeat again, I'm sorry. You have my full attention now. Please forgive me. I love you. Breathe in these loving words into your heart, into your inner child, strengthening the connection of you, making you whole. And then repeat one more time the 4 statements. I'm sorry. You have my full attention now. Please forgive me. I love you. Breathe that in. Hugging your child. Just hugging your child. Giving full physical attention, your full presence. Ready and willing to listen to any fears, any concerns, any longings, any doubts coming from your inner child. Hugging your heart, hugging your inner child. Just feel and breathe normally. And when you're ready to return, just open your eyes and slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Welcome back.